Jason Guest here, Capstone Group 15, and here is my final oral report. I am beginning the survey. I have started video recording. Now I'll play the first question.
Based on your work on this project, how has your view of software engineering changed, and why?
Great question. So, from my experience in this project, really I view now software engineering as a position in which we as the developers are tasked with finding creative solutions to not only software but hardware problems in order to create value for somebody. So value being that it's useful to somebody, which is important because without that value, there's no point to the work that we're doing. And I've definitely really learned that through this capstone and providing value to our sponsor as we showed them deliverables and made progress and improvements on everything that we did throughout the duration. Next question. Here we go.
How is interacting with the sponsor on this project different than your other class projects?
In so many ways. So our group was a little bit interesting with this because right off the bat we had from Microchip, our sponsor, we had Bob, and then right as we met Bob, we're handed over to somebody named Mark, who was really awesome, but he was only with us for a couple more weeks, and he didn't really have a lot of the specifics for our project out and ready for us. So then we were passed on to Ross, who, we love Ross, he's awesome, and we were able to then get all the specifics of the project and everything done. But really our sponsor interaction for this project really is different from the most of our other projects in school, especially because we're not focused with one person. We're not just talking to an instructor. Really having this variety of different people that we had to go to and ask questions for to get specifics and help with our dev board really was a learning experience in what we can expect to have for career projects later on. All right, last question here.
What was the most interesting part of the project that you worked on, and why?
All of this project was so interesting to me. So for most of my time in this project, I was focused on writing software to start things out. So I would write like the initial class and the method stubs, and really my focus was writing libraries. And I wrote a lot in this last semester for parsing JSON into our application so that we could get measurements for the wires we needed to cut. And so for me, the most interesting part actually wasn't really my direct viewing, but was seeing my code that I was writing being used in the project by Zane and Tanner, and seeing their demo and what the code was actually doing, connecting to Bluetooth, talking to this app and making it extrude and cut wires. For me, that was the coolest, most interesting thing ever, really to just see that all of our code was put together into this big, awesome project. So yeah, I had a really good time. It was an awesome class. Thank you very much.